Hey everyone, welcome back to Yash Talks Cinema, where we explore the most unforgettable and emotionally charged stories ever brought to the screen. Tales of human endurance, friendship, and the unbreakable will to survive. Today's journey takes us deep into one of the harshest prisons ever depicted on film, the world of Papillon. 2017, but gripping remake of the 1973 classic. With an IMDb rating of 7.2 out of 10, this film dives into the true story of one man's unrelenting fight for freedom, no matter the cost. Papillon follows the story of Henri Charrière, a skilled safecracker from 1930s Paris who's wrongfully convicted of murder and sentenced to life in a penal colony on Devil's Island, a place designed to crush the human spirit. Charlie Hunnam takes on the role of Henri, also known as Papillon, meaning butterfly, a nickname born from the tattoo on his chest. From the very beginning, we see him stripped of everything, his freedom, his dignity, his hope. But what makes this story stand out is that even in a place built on hopelessness, Papillon refuses to surrender. His body may be trapped, but his spirit remains defiantly free. Inside the prison, Papillon meets Louis Dega, a wealthy and intelligent counterfeiter played by Rami Malek. Their relationship starts as a partnership of convenience. Dega offers money and protection, while Papillon promises to keep him alive. But as the years pass, their bond evolves into something far deeper, a friendship rooted in survival, sacrifice, and mutual respect. The chemistry between Hunnam and Malek is remarkable. Both men deliver performances that feel painfully real. You can see the exhaustion in their eyes, the fear in their trembling hands, and the fragile hope that refuses to die. The film transports you to an environment that feels both claustrophobic and endless. The French Guiana prison is not just a physical setting, it's a living nightmare. The thick humidity, the relentless heat, the guards' cruelty, and the isolation all build up to an atmosphere of pure despair. Yet amidst all that darkness, the film manages to capture glimmers of light, small human moments that remind us of the will to survive. There's a haunting beauty in how the movie shows both the fragility and the strength of the human spirit. Director Michael Noer approaches the story not as a traditional prison escape adventure, but as a deeply personal and emotional journey. The pacing is deliberate. It allows you to feel every blow, every setback, every moment of silence. There are long stretches where dialogue is minimal and the storytelling relies on the expressions, the body language, and the sheer endurance of the characters. The cinematography is breathtaking too. The brutal, crumbling prison walls mirrors the internal conflict of the characters, trapped in paradise, yet yearning for freedom. What's particularly striking about Papillon is how it shows time breaking people apart. The punishments Papillon endures, from solitary confinement to starvation, are almost unbearable to watch. But instead of turning this into mere spectacle, the movie uses those moments to explore the mind of a man who refuses to let his identity be taken away. In solitary, when he's starved and hallucinating, you still feel his determination. Even when he's reduced to nothing but skin and bone, his defiance remains intact. You can almost hear him whisper, "I will not die here." And then there's Dega, whose character evolves beautifully over the course of the film. At first timid and afraid, he grows stronger through his friendship with Papillon. It's not just Papillon who teaches him courage, it's Dega's faith in him that keeps Papillon going through the darkest hours. Together, they represent two sides of survival, physical endurance and emotional resilience. The performances carry so much emotional weight. Charlie Hunnam gives one of his best performances here, raw, intense, and deeply human. You see every ounce of pain and rage, but also the quiet moments of tenderness that make Papillon more than just a tough guy trying to escape. Rami Malek's Dega, on the other hand, is a man driven by fear, but transformed by loyalty. Their friendship is the emotional heartbeat of the film. It's what makes Papillon more than just a story about breaking out of prison. It's a story about breaking free from despair. The film doesn't glorify escape. It doesn't treat freedom as a destination, but as something you have to fight for every single day. There's a subtle but powerful message here. Freedom is not just about running from walls. It's about refusing to let those walls define who you are. Every plan Papillon makes, every attempt he risks, every punishment he endures brings him closer not just to physical escape, but to emotional liberation. One of the most memorable aspects of Papillon is its tone. The movie doesn't rush. It lets you breathe in the hopelessness, and then it rewards you with moments of triumph that feel earned. It's not a traditional feel-good story. but there's something incredibly uplifting about watching a man hold on to his belief that life can't be caged. It reminds us that even in the darkest places, courage and friendship can create light. By the time the story reaches its emotional peak, you realize this isn't just about two prisoners. It's about what it means to stay human in an inhuman place, about keeping faith when everything is stripped away, about the power of friendship when the world tries to turn you into a number. And let's just say the final moments leave a lasting impression. It's both heartbreaking and inspiring, the kind of ending that stays with you long after the credits roll. Visually, Papillon is stunning. The jungle sequences are filled with vibrant colors and tension. The prison scenes feel suffocating, and the sound design puts you right inside the story. You can almost hear the echo of the waves against the island cliffs, the rustle of chains, and the silence that surrounds those who've lost hope. Everything from the lighting to the camera work enhances the raw emotion of the story. What truly elevates Papillon is its authenticity. It's based on a true story, after all, inspired by the memoir of Henri Charrière himself. Knowing that makes every moment even more powerful. The idea that a real man endured this much and still managed to fight for freedom adds an incredible weight to the film's message. At its core, Papillon is not just a prison movie. It's a study of human spirit and reflection on resilience, and a reminder that freedom is worth any sacrifice. It's a film about endurance, but also about compassion. Because even when people are pushed to their limits, the bonds of friendship and the will to live remain unbreakable. If you've ever been drawn to stories that explore the strength of the human spirit, Papillon 2017 is a film you should definitely experience. It's intense, beautifully acted, and emotionally rewarding, a modern retelling that pays respectful homage to the original while bringing new life to an unforgettable story. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit like, share this video with fellow movie lovers, and subscribe to Yash Talks Cinema for more powerful stories that remind us why we fall in love with movies in the first place. Because here, every story is a lesson in courage, emotion, and what it truly means to be free.